right, everyone, and welcome back to Trap Talks TV, the podcast. I am your host, CJ Speed Rush, with my other two co-hosts at the top of the screen. We got Londo and we got Kenny the Great in the building with us, like always.
Yo.
What's good, y'all boys?
Ain't shit, man.
Cool. But we're live today, so we're actually live. So, who knows what could possibly happen on this live,
Right, in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't done a live since we came back. This will be our first live podcast since we came back. So it'd be fun. Hopefully we get some people watching.
Those things used to be lit, okay.
Right. We get some people in the chat watching, commenting. We'll keep eyes out for that, but we're gonna record the show and get it going. So Diddy was on Twitter and he had the nerve to say R&B is dead, basically. I put the tweet up in the edited version, when y'all see it and all that good stuff.
Do you feel like it's nerve? I mean, do you feel like it's nerve to say that?
Yes. Because look, I guess, okay, me and other people have like miles. We talked about this already off camera when it first kind of happened. And personally, I guess because me, a nigga who does listen to R&B, I wouldn't say it's dead, me personally. Right. But I agree with niggas is saying it's not grabbing niggas like it was in the 90s and early like 2000s. Dead, bro. So I mean, if that's dead, then yeah, but I don't think it's dead because there's still a lot of good motherfuckers out here.
And I don't say it because there's no good singers. R&B is dead, and I'm sorry to say this, it's dead because of Drake, bro. It's your homeboy.
And I said, and we said that, and I said that's one of my points.
The genre business, that. All the genre business. It's the reason why people saying it's dead because most quote unquote rappers they sing more than they rap. They shit is more melodic.
And most quote unquote rap singers, they fucking rap. Like I brought up Tory.
They sing on a hook and then they want to rap. That's the problem. Like all the singers, they realized they felt like it was more cool to be a rapper, so all the singers want to rap. Like it's hella niggas I know who like T Grizzly can sing his ass off. He could easily make R&B music, but he made rap music. That's Tory Lanez definitely raps way more than he sings nowadays.
That's what I was saying. Yep. And then I bought it like, all right. So like, there's Brent Priors, right? So everything I'm doing is like objective because I don't necessarily listen to him necessarily.
I listen to him.
To me, he's more like a poetry nigga. Like he's not. You know what I mean? That nigga's more of like. You know what I mean? Like his sounds more of you know what I mean? Like
spoken word niggas say
spoken word type of
over
shit,
like it's like he's talking in like he's like harmonizing in it with but he's talking with a tone or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
but he does sing though, but Brent does sing. Like he does have songs where he does sing. I will say that. Because I like Brent. But I just saying that R&B is dead.
He in an R&B group though.
Yeah, just saying that
he is.
Yeah, Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder. Yeah.
Anytime you hear a song hear a song by Thunder, that's Brent Fayez and his homie. I think his homie only make beats or something though.
Right. It's like Division.
Yeah.
Division.
He sing, but the nigga do all the
or Masego. But does he sing? Does Masego sing though?
Yeah, Masego sings.
But to me, what I've heard is not singing. It's like more like a jazzy type shit. You know what I mean?
No,
but they call this shit like alternative R&B, right?
No, I wasn't talking about Brent. I was talking about Masego right there. But Brent, I'm not saying I'm not saying they don't sing, but like you know what I mean? Like you don't have Jodeci's, you don't have like I get what he did was bad, but you don't have like a R. Kelly, a Usher, or fucking like a John B. You don't got like
these. I think Brent, no cap. Brent Fayez is what niggas wanted Bryson Tiller to be.
Yeah.
Like Brent Fayez is the closest thing we have in this generation to an R&B superstar. And like you say, Mal, it ain't even really true R&B. You know what I'm saying?
It's not because you see how even Bryson was rapping.
Right.
Exactly.
Bryson rapped.
Bro, like nigga, it's called trap.
That's where music don't got to. You got a few niggas who are strictly R&B artists, but they don't get no burn.
Right.
Like niggas don't listen to that shit. Like they don't get no burn. And even the R&B artists, some of the quote unquote R&B songs, if you listen to the lyrics, they're saying the same shit that the trap rappers are saying. They just singing it. You see what I'm saying?
And
Exactly.
that's
Why so sucks?
that's what Miles was saying. I don't know, but I know there is R&B niggas and like Miles said, it's mainly on the dude side. Because if you look at the female side, they doing their thing. Because you got Janae, you got SZA, you got Kehlani, you got who else?
But when is
Ari
females not
Lennox.
dominated R&B though?
But I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, if you're saying R&B is dead, wouldn't that count both sides? Or are we just saying on the male side it's bad?
I'm speaking strictly from nigga standpoint. Niggas, like, and then we gotta over. I don't know what this phase is. We gotta phase everybody over masculine. So I feel like right now that shit dead. Like, I ain't gonna say dead. Right now that bitch on the it's on a breathing machine.
Mm.
Real shit. We
It's on
need,
its last
but
leg.
right, but don't worry though, because with all these Ricos, niggas gonna have to start doing something else musically.
Right,
So
right,
don't
right.
worry about it. It's
Exactly.
coming. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna go
Yeah,
Because
nowhere.
it's coming.
Because I kind of related to when people say hip hop was dead. You know what I mean? Because niggas did say rap was dead, and I can see why they would say because niggas wasn't doing what they were doing before. But like, and I get where CJ comes
Anytime,
because to
anytime shit
what?
change, not to cut you off, Miles, but anytime shit change, bro, the old like the generation before, because this how all like movements go, not even just music in life. Like the change, it always start with you. So the generation before the youth, like the parents, they always think the world ended, it's the worst shit going on, all that. When really the youth are just bringing in the next phase of how shit gonna be for X amount of years. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So instantly when shit started changing, motherfuckers said that. I goddamn explicitly remember Jay Z saying the death of autotune. Now no song it comes out that don't have autotune on it.
Right. Some type of way, yeah.
Right.
So do you think
That's
there's
how the
like
game
this
goes.
alternative R&B style, you know what I mean? Do you think that's going to end up taking over, like since that's going to be like the new
Or
wave of
okay,
R&B?
hold on. I got it. Not to take away from what you just said, but if we're gonna give Drake a blame and how you brought up auto tune and other things like that, can we blame T Pain?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what Jay-Z did.
Yes, and that's the auto tune that nigga. I'm like, everybody pretty much took it as a T Pain did. And
Because T Pain,
niggas been blaming T Pain for the death of rap.
but T Pain low key was rapping to all his songs.
Yeah, but it's sound, bro.
Age factor, bro. Niggas be scared of what they don't know.
No, I get that, and that's not why I'm saying it's dead. I'm just saying because like I get where Diddy was coming from and saying that because like nigga, like technically like that R&B, you know what I mean, like that.
And then you gotta think, of course he's dead to Diddy.
Yeah.
Like Diddy had Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right. And
Diddy
that's
is
why
responsible for some real
Right.
R&B.
Right. And that's what I'm thinking of that lane because I'm like, but like I said, there is new niggas really doing a thing. Like I always give my nigga Giveon his fucking flowers, but that nigga really be giving it the fuck up. Like that nigga's
That nigga
holding
is
it down
hard.
for that nigga's giving like he's holding it down for all these new niggas. Like this nigga like literally like him and like
Lucky Day.
Yeah, Lucky Day.
and then but I'm like talking about out of all singers, like this nigga does better than women. Like this nigga like yeah, I mean like he no, but I'm dead. Like he has more emotion in his shit than women do. You know what I mean? Like this nigga really be like that's R&B to me. You know what I mean? Like the Marios, the fucking, you know what I mean? Like niggas like that. Like
Yeah,
Sammy.
bro. Chris Brown dropped the ball, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, Chris was singing like that, and that's why I was like, I'll give him that because like he's been in it since a young age, and he's always, and that's
He was
probably
still
why
around the
he's
time when the shit was still good. Like, so it
right,
was like
and
he
that's
still got
probably
his props
why
for what he do.
that's probably why he evolved. That's probably why we see him evolve because he's been around so long. But like he's supposed to be making 1,000 wet the bed. You know what I mean? Like those shit's supposed to
Right.
take over the fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas was walking into parties ready for these songs. You know what I mean? Like, or like the Egyptians fucking wine with you and like, you know, wine slow and all that shit. And like, you know what I mean? Like, there was so much shit to like,
Hey,
yeah, I
man.
mean, niggas can't really fucking bitch to no
It's
shit
rough.
like that, man.
It's rough for
Yeah,
them R&B niggas right now. It's rough.
Very, very. And that's what I'm saying. That shit low key bad.
But I mean,
There's
at the
niggas,
same time, is it like, because I was giving the argument of, is it people not taking to it no more? Like, because, you know, it seems like a lot of people just want to be hyped. They don't want to be like in their feelings
I
or
was just
feeling that
gonna
type of way.
I was
Like
just
all
gonna
the, you
say
know what I
it's a
mean?
lifestyle with a lot of that shit.
Right. Like, it's
You
like,
gotta think, if I'm a college kid, nigga, and I'm partying and every night I'm going to this different party, we going crazy. I don't want to ride up the street with no damn Music Soul Child playing.
right, exactly.
well,
So it's
that's
like,
music so tight.
but that's R&B though. But that's
No,
R&B.
that to me is neo soul. That's some, you know what I mean? That's deep cut R&B. You know what I mean? Niggas got really be into singing to really be fucking with some music soul child. So
you going out, the aux broke. The aux broke, so you can't play what you want. You going out, you get in your partner car, and it's a Chris Brown CD or Lil Durk new album, and you on the way to the club. Which one you putting in?
no, I'm not talking about these instances where, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Niggas used to listen to art. I'm just saying, niggas, there's plenty of times, plenty of places where, but like in the club, not going to it, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they used to play R&B in the clubs like it was nothing. Like now it's like
ain't no lovers and friends nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling them. Maybe it's like there's no romance. There's no fucking niggas don't want fucking. You know what I mean? Niggas don't want to act like that. I guess maybe.
Right, because I remember growing up and it'd be like that hour where the lights get dim and it'd be none but R&B in the party or none but R&B in the club. Now, the whole time.
Right.
I'm like, God damn.
Right, but niggas ain't even dancing because they just fucking waving their pistols in the air or some shit. Or like nigga, you like I remember like niggas used to love the slow dances coming on. Like nigga, that's where you get your shit off.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Like there's time and it's just like damn, like yeah, you know I mean all this shit is all this bubbly pop. I get it, but I don't know. But it could be revived. Hopefully it gets revived.
Yeah. It ain't past the point of return. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna have to get on their shit.
No, fact.
For real.
But nah.
Like, simple as that.
Simple as that. We'll
and R&B singers, bro. If you know you're a singer, and this something I do respect Brett for. Stop letting these rap niggas hop on your shit.
I was telling them, why is ESTG on a song with Chris Brown on his album?
Come on, bro. That is a popularity grab.
Right.
That is an attention grab, bro. Nobody want to hear no fucking ESTG and Chris Brown, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Nigga said nobody asked for that shit, bro.
They fucking up music when they over monetizing the shit. People forget a certain part of music is supposed to connect and resonate. It ain't just about streams, son. This shit supposed to move people.
Right, and I feel like that's a lot of what dictates music too now because of the streams and all that. Like niggas do it for they don't put a lot of effort or heart into it now because.
But I think that's both sides. Like that's even other genres because even like hip hop, like there's niggas that will make the same type of song 5 times and niggas will, you know, love it just because of the name it's attached to. I swear I can name a couple niggas that I heard albums, every song on the album sound the same. And niggas, that shit is fire. Like to other people, that shit's fire.
Yeah.
Why be better is what they say.
But the game got tough love, boy.
Man, yeah. Oh, how y'all feel about speaking of some music tip? How y'all feel about the Game's album? How about, did y'all listen to it?
I heard
Game
a few
washed.
songs.
Game is washed.
I heard a few songs and I didn't like the way he was rapping on it. I don't like the way, like, I don't know. I didn't feel like, I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't, that's not the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I just feel like it was I don't know. I didn't listen to it all, so I can't, I don't know. I'm not going to like completely get on it. But.
Mr. The Game.
Mr. The Game.
Mr.
Real shit. Jason Taylor, listen, my guy. You said your last album was your last album.
Nigga said stick to it.
For real, then you put out this shit. Then you talking about you the black Eminem and all that shit. Bro, nobody care. Like, Eminem was in his 20s rapping all that weird, emo, depressed shit. Bro, you a 40-year-old man, bro. We don't want to hear that shit. Then you make a 10-minute song dissing this man. We don't want to hear that shit. You dick eating. That I feel like the game washed, and he gonna keep. Just like a couple months ago, he was starting shit with Dr. Dre. Like, how the fuck you say Kanye did more for your career than Dr. Dre, and this a nigga who signed you?
Well, then he dissed him on the track. I heard he dissed him on the track, but I don't know. Whatever I heard,
the game washed, and he trying to get attention, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he washed up.
Whatever I heard, I did not want to listen to it. I did not want to continue listening to it, whatever it was. I had like 2 songs, and I was
B-Rob said the album sucks.
The game washed, bro. God.
Darius said disappointing. He's becoming the ultimate flow biter. B-Rob said 30 songs of trash can. B-Rob said dramatic my ass. This nigga.
Bro, how the fuck right, you about to do 20K? How you about to do 20K your first week and you got 30 songs?
Talking about some drillmatic. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Like, you're not even getting 1,000 streams per song.
Oh damn, what happened, bro?
Game hating.
The game got him out of here. The game got Kenny out of here. All right, boom. So we're back recording now. So, we had to fucking get right. So, if you live, you seen the shit. But anyways, what he said, B-Ross's album didn't recoup you out the loop, Dom Kennedy. That nigga Dom Kennedy was different. Niggas sleep on Dom Kennedy for real.
But he needs to leave Whack alone, because if Whack is like stopping verses from like Nip, who he's cool with being on his album, he definitely don't. I don't know, but he can't. It's like that nigga's been his manager for mad long. I'm sure he's held him down, but like that nigga's fucking up shit for him. You know what I mean? Like so it's like maybe the album could have been a little better with, you know what I mean, that Nip verse on there, but
B-Ross said Whack is whack. Exactly. No facts.
Nigga be doing some wild ass shit. Like this nigga just be fucking up this nigga's whole flow. Nigga, like your manager can't be like doing things that are gonna like overcast your work. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. He's fucking him up. But hey, I don't care. I wasn't gonna listen to it regardless. It's like it got a little, trend because of the Eminem diss, but I didn't listen to that either. So he really kind of failed at what he was trying to accomplish there. So, life is life. But on some other hip hop shit, Young Thug had his third bond hearing, and he got denied again. So now they're saying he's not going to be able to do nothing. He's going to have to sit till the trial starts in January of next year. I think the top of next year. I think they said January, but I know they said 2023. And they said they got somebody snitching.
They said they got multiple people snitching.
Oh, multiple. I know one of them. They said they got him in protective custody and shit because of this shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who the other people are, but I know that the nigga that they said, that nigga Lil Woody, that nigga out here telling them shit. That nigga fucking apparently told on Thug about the whole shit, what happened with the whole wife and nut situation. So,
this just leaves more into believing that Thug's not getting out no time soon, huh?
Yeah, that's what they trying to really smoke the nigga. Like they're not trying to let him out on bond because they feel like he might be threatening people. You know what I mean? They really think he's like the boss sending hits. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's the one orchestrating the entire fucking game. So they think if he gets out, this nigga gonna fucking pull every string he has to, you know what I mean? Make sure he not get caught.
Right.
And they probably just want.
B-Rob said Oh, they said Gunna. They said Gunna out on his Crime Stopper shit, man. If Gunna, bro, they showed Gunna.
But
Gunna
what
done
did they
lost
say?
weight, bro. They said that nigga Gunna in there losing weight, fam. That nigga stressing.
And they say he look healthier. I don't know. They say him and Thug had an exchange. Like they said what's up to each other. I
Yeah,
don't know. I didn't hear personally about Gunna saying anything. I don't think they would say anything, you know what I mean, or have Gunna, you know what I mean, around Thug if he were to have said something. You know what
well,
I
I
mean?
know
Or
there
have
was
him ask
rumors
him.
going around that were saying that he was supposed to be getting out soon. That Gunna was gonna probably get out, and so that's when niggas
Yeah,
started
but
saying. That's when niggas started saying like, "Oh, this nigga snitching and shit."
if he was snitching, why would he be staying in?
Right? No facts. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think he is, but I know that's when niggas were saying that he was supposed to be getting out within like a week or something. That's when niggas were saying.
Yeah, but when you're saying he'll be out real soon, well, I don't know, man. But they're not trying to let none of these niggas out. They really want these niggas, like for real. Like apparently they got way too much on these niggas that they feel like these niggas is gonna be a danger to the outside. Like these niggas are gonna get like families hurt and shit like that to like stop people from talking. So these niggas it's fucked right now because them niggas view them as the devil. And the court system already probably wants them because they said one of the niggas that got Roscoe for the shit with Lil Wayne's tour bus
Right.
wanted to get Thug before, but the nigga never got the chance. So the nigga could be fucking just using this shit as the time to get him. Anything's possible.
Yeah, I don't think
With these
Thug is.
niggas,
He's not getting out of this one, man. He gonna get if anybody gets time, Thug is getting time. He's gonna get. I heard they trying to get that
oh,
nigga for like
he's definitely getting time. I just hope they don't give that nigga a lot.
like
Like I don't know if they're gonna give that nigga a lot. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna be life. If anything, he's definitely gonna get like. I think they probably are trying to aim for life, but he might get like 50 if they like do him bad. If they smoke that nigga, he probably get like 50 or 50 plus. But I think he might get around like he might get that nigga 15, 20 on the low end. He'd be lucky to get 10 to 7. For real.
oh they
Because
said
they're
what they said. Darius said Young Thug about to be just like C Murder. Oh, that nigga in there. Yeah, he ain't getting nothing.
damn.
Oh, B Ross said nigga scared of Thug for real. Yeah, that's why I hear that
Damn.
nigga Thug got the power, bro. Nigga
I really
scared of
hope
that.
that I really hope they don't do my nigga like that though, for real. Cause that nigga see murder, that nigga really is in there fighting for his life to get out. That nigga been in there since what early 2000s. But they just like Kenny said last time, they just immortalizing that nigga's name because that nigga see murder, that nigga get out. But like, but you see how that Monica always riding with him.
Right, yeah,
She
Monica
always
holding him
there.
down. Yeah.
Right, and she don't have Rocco. She don't have mad niggas. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna be that one nigga that be that nigga for the hood. And it could have been Boosie.
Yeah, it could have been. That's crazy. But
Really
damn, well, where Kenny, man, where you at, brethren? You gotta get back on here, bro, for real. But we're gonna go ahead and go to the next. Well, R. Kelly. Let's speak about this nigga real quick. This nigga out here asking the judge to have jurors that haven't seen the documentary,
right.
the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. Of course, the judge declined that, offer or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this nigga, and then
So
his fiance is out here writing a book about their life together and shit. And
she's his fiance now?
Yeah. She said that she's pregnant, but then his people are saying that she's not pregnant. So this nigga, that's a nigga. Now that's a nigga who's doing life. That nigga got 30 years. He's not like
well, he's anything over fucking probably like 10 years for that nigga is probably gonna be life.
oh nigga
Like
said
15, that I mean, That nigga's what? 50? He might live
you
to
gotta
like,
be 50 something, mid-50s.
so he might live 65. So anything over like, I'd say 25 years is fucking life for that nigga. Honestly. But they already playing the fucking videos of the tapes they found with his 14-year-old goddaughter at the time.
Yeah, from 2008.
So that was 2008?
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so that nigga, he's done. He's done.
She was recruiting girls, her friends to do that. And yeah, more videos of them two in there. And then she's talking about she felt like he was an authoritative figure, so she didn't want to do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? So she just wanted to, I guess, help the nigga. And she ended up liking the nigga for real. And then, but that shit is crazy. This nigga really was behind the scenes doing some real sick shit. This girl saying that the lawyer knows nothing about the fact that they were trying to have a baby.
Yeah, because that's why they were saying that she was lying and shit. They thought she was lying and shit.
Right, because she said she froze her eggs or his sperm or something like that. And then that's how she did it. Because it didn't make no sense. Nigga been locked up since 2019. There would be no other way for her to have gotten pregnant by the nigga. Unless, right. And they're not married. So that's the only way you can have like some type of conjugal visit or some like contact, like, you know what I mean? Visit with her.
Right.
But I don't know why she would decide now to have a kid with that nigga after everything this nigga's being accused of and shit like that. Even if she is in love with that nigga, like,
I don't know, man.
Imagine what that baby's gonna be subjected.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you want the baby to go through all that? Because
imagine what the baby gonna think of their father. Yeah,
exactly. I mean? Like, what the fuck? You can't even look at his legacy as like who he is as a musician, as an artist, in general, and be like, damn, I got a good dad. Because this nigga has so much baggage behind this nigga. Like you're a joke. You're what I mean? You're gonna be like, your dad's a joke. Like they're gonna use that as a joke to you. Like,
right, and especially if it's a girl, because like, bro, like, how could you have done that? And you have a little girl now, like, nigga, like, if you don't see what's wrong with that shit is just fucking sick, yo. Like, all together, and for all these niggas that have to watch that shit, I couldn't be on that jury.
Yeah, man, I don't know, but. We're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this part 2 off live. We're just gonna want to do a little bit of live on here. Now we're gonna go record it. You know what I mean? So thank y'all for watching. Boom. The thing we was talking about the YSL shit. We gave our thoughts on that, and then we talked about R. Kelly wanting the jurors to not watch the documentary. He wanted jurors that didn't watch the documentary and shit. So they can have and in theory, that's not actually a bad request. But at the same time, because you do want people that are unbiased, right? Like that's the whole point of jurors, to be unbiased.
But bro, at this point, the fucking world's biased.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody knows R. Kelly.
Nigga, you're R. Kelly.
So it's like
you can't.
You're R. Kelly who's not biased. Like, what do you mean?
Nigga, millions of people watch that shit. Millions.
Like, so it's like you can't really just pick any, like, even if they don't know the documentary, they know R. Kelly.
They know,
shit.
They seen it
like,
on the news.
All the parodies between like the Boondocks, this other shit, just Dave Chappelle, fucking others. There's so much shit in the world that R. Kelly is
niggas in Africa, like niggas in fucking China know what you've done. Like, there's no one you can get. You have to go to like the mountains of people that don't even know electricity is real.
Right.
No cap.
Right. So I don't know, man. This nigga.
I get what he's saying, but that shit pretty much.
Yeah, like as I said, in theory, it sounds good. Of like, yeah. Okay,
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, but like, nigga, no, I'm not about to get your ass off, you dirty bitch.
Right. Like you still.
And then it's crazy because the few people that probably actually won't be biased. Once they hear the details of the crime,
bro, exactly. Yeah, it's not like the details aren't crazy enough. You know what I mean? It's not like the details of the case aren't crazy enough, nigga. So it's like you're pretty much
Right.
still fucked either way. I don't care.
That's
what
like
it is.
me slaughtering a whole family, brutally, like torturing them for like 8 days straight. You know what I mean? And with a baby. And then these niggas fucking like, I'm like, all right, so I don't want anyone that knows what I did. And then they're like, okay, all right, sure.
But
And
they're
then they
gonna
just
know
hear it
when they
anyway.
find out.
No, that's what I'm saying. Then they hear it anyway, and they're like, all right, this nigga's a sick fuck. And then you still end up in jail. What was the point of that? You know what I mean?
Right, like in theory, it sounds good, but your name is already big for this shit, so they already know what the fuck you're on.
There's already smut on your name, but
Right.
The smut is irremovable.
So, Kenny,
things...
what you think about the new stuff about the Rico stuff for YSL and shit? Somebody snitching. Well, from what Miles was saying, he said a bunch of members are snitching, a couple of people snitching. And
wait, are we recording?
Yeah, we're still recording. Yeah, we still been recording.
Like
no,
we
are we recording right now?
Time,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like we said last
I never
time,
stopped.
You put 28 fucking eggs in a basket.
Somebody
and shake that bitch up. Something gonna crack.
That's true. And then what Miles was saying, one nigga snitched about the whole like murder with Nut and shit, and like
that nigga Lil Woody.
Yeah, that nigga Lil Woody gave details. He said he was with Young Thug when he bought the rental car and all.
That nigga was going out with a cop. You know what I mean? So it's like, this nigga already was liable to say something to her. You know what I mean? She already knows.
Right.
Plus, she's involved with it.
Right. So he was really putting her, making her conflict of interest. He ain't had no choice but to tell.
Right.
Yeah, no, man. That shit crazy. Oh, that shit
I
crazy.
never understood that. How people like that shit only work in movies, bro. In real life, you can't be no street nigga and date a cop.
Right.
Like either she gonna lose her job or you're gonna end up becoming a fucking rat. Like one of the two.
Mm-hmm. Because she really care about her job. If she really care about her job, you know she's gonna end up snitching. Like you,
or they both,
and you got a choice. You got a choice: either go to jail or get out with the get out.
Right.
And most niggas gonna get out with the get out.
Exactly. You know. Well,
maybe he used her as insurance.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But speaking of another case we were talking about last week,
that nigga Woody just wanted to
tell with the Nicole Lintons, the lady who with the crash in LA.
Yeah.
Now her lawyers are saying that when we were talking about it last week, we were talking about how they were saying she had multiple driving like wrecks and shit like that. But now they're saying that's false, and now they're just saying like they're trying to bring up her mental health, saying like, yeah, she's really like tapped out. Like they said she jumped out of a window onto a police car recently. So they're trying to say like they're trying to use the insanity type thing.
Okay, if she's so fucking crazy, when she jumped out the window onto the squad car,
why
y'all ain't lock her up then?
Exactly.
Why she got out?
Exactly. Especially she jumped onto a cop car. Like why they ass didn't do nothing then?
Right, and her friends just drinking with her mentally ill
right.
after she jumped
like,
out of the damn car.
I don't think that's the best idea for that type of friend.
And let her get in the car drunk, mad.
like, come on,
bro. Matter of fact, she don't drive nothing. Like once you get that to the point, you jump out the window onto a police car. You don't drive
take your
anything.
L's. Right? Yeah, they taking your L's. You're done.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like you should be in the mental hospital.
Yeah,
you should have been admitted.
Yeah, like tape her ass up. Like she's supposed to be taped up.
Right.
Yeah.
That just can't be trusted alone. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to use her mental health as a like plea of insanity instead of making it seem like she just
because so she just randomly just picked up her own. Yeah, I mean all the just being into like. Yeah, I mean, like, where, like, who? That no one was with her, like, with her car. You know what I mean? Like, what was she doing that day? Like, you know what I mean? Either way,
and that's the thing. They're still not telling us like what happened that led up to this moment. They're just trying to still talk about the actual
like what your baby daddy said that make you that mad?
Right. Like, let's be like, what happened?
If it even was that, you know what I mean? It could have been anything, you know what I mean? Even if she was, like I said, even if she was just fucking crazy, it doesn't excuse her to fucking just be speeding down a fucking. You know what I mean? She killed 6 people, nigga, a whole family, and 2 friends, literally, and they all were black.
Right.
She had no scratch.
Right. And it's crazy. She had nothing like that. Like she's like invincible. Like how you like when I first seen that, I just knew that whoever was driving that car that did that died. But then she got out.
Nigga, the people in the other car were sitting there just burning. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, they were just coming from someone would just come from a doctor's appointment about their baby. You know what I mean? Like literally in their stomach. Like, hasn't even been born yet. Like, that shit is crazy. She took mad life. Like, that's just unexcusable. Like, yeah, but like, she need to go somewhere.
She don't need to be out. She don't need to be out, most definitely. But you know, we'll talk more about that, of course, when we hear more about that. I wanted to talk about this one on live, and when we talk about it, y'all know why I want it. Y'all probably remember why I wanted to talk about this on live. But Beyonce's song "Church Girl" had the churches in shambles over the the past week or so.
I feel like we should do this on live.
You know, like we should do this one on
this
live.
and the Quando shit should be on live.
Like we should go live for a minute. All right, we're gonna switch back to live now. This is a wild show.
What you think, Miles?
Should we go live? Like I said, let's do this shit. Yeah, so that Beyonce's Church Girl had the church in shambles. I was listening to that on the Breakfast Club and shit. And yeah, it was like a pastor. He was up there talking about it like it was just like the trashiest song in the world and shit. And it's I didn't really I mean I don't really be giving a fuck, but I mean I just seen it trending and shit, and you know
I don't feel like she'd be lying in that. Like a lot of church girls be the wildest bitches.
Right. I mean that
I honestly didn't hear the song, to be honest. So I have no clue what she even said that made them upset. But you already know church people always get mad at every little thing. But what did she say?
Wasn't she just saying like what Kenny was saying, basically, like church girls are wild as fuck, basically. And like they just be, you know, they be having to hide the shit and all that.
Anyone that has anyone that feels like that it's not, I guess it was the one.
Yeah, it was a pastor. It was a pastor. He did a whole fucking thing.
Man,
and
he probably buy pussy. Like,
right.
I'm so tired of them niggas. Like,
we seen the pastor. Was it the pastor on fucking Facebook a couple years ago? Remember that nigga got caught doing things to some woman in the congregation?
Welcome. Mercedes said, "Good morning, fellas. We're out here. We're in here."
Good morning. But yeah, remember he was on there. He was on there licking some shit. So
that one nigga. Yeah, that one pastor. Yo, these pastors are wild niggas, man. These niggas are wild.
Just like the nigga who just got robbed. Like,
yeah. They said that nigga was also wild shit too.
But he just challenged DL Hughley to a boxing match for $1 million.
Yeah, that nigga's stupid. Yo, these pastors are different, bro.
He need to out DL Hughley beat the dog shit out that nigga. Like, you're a pastor trying to have a celebrity boxing match. What the fuck, nigga?
Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're out here. Yeah. We're talking about that Beyonce song, Church Girl, had the churches in shambles. Had them over here talking crazy about Beyonce.
But that nigga is bugging. I don't know. I was just, that's crazy that a fucking bishop would say that online. That nigga said he wants clout. I'm like, what? I said he's irrelevant. I said, why are you talking like he a rapper?
A nigga think he is. Nigga had all that money and shit, gang. What do you mean?
Yeah,
well,
I don't know.
The last story I think niggas got on the docket for niggas right now is that Quando Rondo, his homeboy got popped, fam. And it was like mad crazy. Because they caught that nigga Rondo all fucked up. Like crying and shit, screaming and shit. Like
Which
Miles
is
said, I don't think we ever
ridiculous.
seen no shit like that. Like the aftermath, like so, like right after type shit. Like they were dragging the body out of the car type shit.
Yeah, and then when they flipped it over, that nigga lost his mind.
Bro, what?
Like
nigga.
even the Vaughn shit wasn't live.
Yeah, right. That shit was like
live.
that shit was on
That
like the camera feed, like on the seat.
Right.
Yeah, like that shit wasn't like the news people got that shit like right then and there type shit.
Like this nigga, like he just found out, like, bro, that shit is so crazy. Like
that shit is horrible.
Yeah, I do feel.
Then,
I do
like
feel
the
bad.
sounds of that shit, bro. Oh my god! Like, then the fact that man, like this shit is never gonna go away. This shit is forever gonna be on the internet. Like,
yeah, your homie, like,
yeah. And you know somebody gonna find like an unblurred picture and all. They be finding all the crazy unedited stuff.
You see, niggas are gonna do exactly what he did. They did to Vaughn.
Yeah,
it's gonna be just like that.
Yeah,
these just niggas, like
and the crazy thing about it, bro, I've never even seen him, bro. Like, I don't even know what bro look like.
Right. I seen a picture of him. I seen the picture of him when they showed him. I
thought he was Lil Tim at first. That's why I'm like, wait, what? But then like they had a different name, and I was like, oh shit. But like, yeah, I'm like, and then I didn't even think it was in LA at first. I thought it was in Savannah or somewhere over on the east. I didn't think it was like even over there. That was just such a random place for that to even happen. You know what I mean?
Bro, like we was on live. Miles, I don't know if you was on or not, but we was on live like a while back. We were talking about like me and CJ talking about like the price of fame and shit. I think it was me, CJ, and Daryl, but that's one of the things that come with it though, bro. Like, you're famous. You don't know who's working for who, but everyone knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas be like, don't get caught lacking. It's impossible to be on guard when you don't know where to. You know
exactly
what I'm saying?
who is who. That shit just happened, but that shit just happened with a Bronx drill rapper. The nigga was at some like a party for like somebody who died, and then he been saying like GDK on songs and shit. And there was some GD niggas there that he didn't know, but they knew who he was, type shit. Impressed the nigga. Like, you don't know, you know what I mean? You doing this shit on music videos. You don't know who know you just because you don't know they ass. They know you because you everywhere.
And then because of the age of the internet, you don't know who people like. Niggas could be Xbox friends, but really bad.
Right.
And so now they gonna slide on you just for them. Like, bro, this shit get ugly out here now, boy.
Yeah.
But, in the comments, Mercedes said you guys believe in the devil worship thing. I think that was with Beyonce when they were saying like she with the devil worship with all the horses and shit. She been doing
they ain't gonna lie. You can go ahead, man.
Oh, I was like, they've been saying that shit about like Beyonce for like so long, like her, Jay-Z, like they've been saying this since when Illuminati first.
Right.
You know I mean,
like them two were them two were the king and queen of the Illuminati. So the church get out for them niggas.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have several songs where they address that shit. I think it's public knowledge that they basically be trolling. Like they like to troll.
Yeah.
What she said, y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Like,
they made songs about the Illuminati.
The Illuminati ain't got nothing to do with no folks that look like us, bro. We can't get in.
Right. I'm about to say
that's a private party. We cannot get in. Like,
that's the shit. They want us to believe it's us.
I think there's certain ones. I think there's certain ones that could probably get high up, but there's ones we don't. There are ones we don't see.
Right.
But like the ones rappers, they just use these niggas as pawns. They don't know what's going on.
Right. They're the people who's really in charge of that shit. The people we think they're just the poster figure of it because they want you to believe they're the ones pulling the strings, but it's these other folks, these elites.
Then think about it, bro. The few black people that really are tapped in like that, look how they move. Why is Kanye in the middle of Kobe, Wyoming by himself? Why is this nigga building tanks, giving them out?
Right.
Like, you got to think, bro. You know what I'm saying? The ones who be tapped in, they move on a whole nother level.
Different, yeah. They don't be doing no shit like Beyonce. Beyonce just gone. She just be minding the damn business. What the fuck?
Yeah, but nah,
You
yeah,
really
that
do.
I think, yeah, I believe they just be feeding into that shit. It's all about trolling. Hell, it's gonna get people talking. Oh, they got whole theories behind this Illuminati shit with them.
Nigga, I haven't
Like,
heard no church in a while backwards like 18 times.
run this town backwards. Niggas used to swear it was saying some wild shit.
Nigga, because it's backwards. Of course it's
Yeah, exactly. You gonna make it anything sound like it's saying anything.
They be
bro.
listening for
And
something.
then, bro, we in the age of technology, bro. Sounds and videos and shit can be manipulated from the
Right,
phone.
right,
So imagine what a motherfucker sitting in front of a fucking supercomputer can do.
right.
Like, come on, bro, like that shit.
Yeah, man. No.
They are complicit with it.
How do y'all feel about her remixing the Clark sisters? I came in late. Who's the Clark sisters? Who's that?
I don't feel any way about her doing that.
Who's that? You got to put a picture. Who is that? That's not. I'm thinking of the other girls. The one they Chloe and Haley. I was thinking about them too.
But
about them.
Do you think Khalees? She's still in Khalees style.
Nah, they said Khalees didn't even own that shit.
She don't, so she can't be mad.
Oh, so the church song. Oh, so that's why they're mad because she remixed the church song. I thought they were mad about the lyrics of the song. Is that why they're mad?
Kirk Franklin raps.
Like Kirk Franklin be cursing and everything. Everybody still love this nigga. They supposed to be like not doing none of that shit. That nigga be cursing ass.
He be at the BET Awards. They can't
Bruh.
remix a church song.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. It's too much shit going on. I refuse to believe that God is that petty that he gonna damn you to hell because you talk, you know what I'm saying, a little harshly when this motherfuckers out here raping people. This motherfuckers out here murdering folks. This motherfuckers out here killing their parents. Like this niggas really nothing up.
And they mad because they gonna be mad because you remixing a church song. That'd be crazy,
bro. I was just watching. I know this
Khalees
sidebar
was being petty. Yeah, Khalees needs to sit the fuck down somewhere.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was just watching this little white boy, bro. He's on trial for killing his grandparents. He's sitting there like this. So the whole trial, him and his lawyer, they're joking and shit. The only time he started crying is when he heard the sentence.
I bet he got life, didn't he?
Yeah, he got like triple life or something. Like then they got like dumb time, and he only 18.
Oh yeah, he got time. He gonna probably off his damn stuff in there. He got too much time.
You feel me? So as long as this nigga like that in the world, I think I'm all right with smoking weed and cussing. I think I'm
right. I'm doing the bare minimum shit.
Right, you feel me?
But hey, you know that's how it should be, gang. What else we got on? What else y'all want to talk about? We got anything else? Any other side? Oh, we didn't talk about this. Oh, Timbaland and Swizz Beatz are suing Triller for the Versus shit because they said they haven't got their money. But then Triller saying they did pay them niggas, but they saying they didn't deliver on what they were supposed to deliver with this shit. So now they're not getting that extra shit that they want, from what I'm hearing.
My thing is, don't sell shit to white people. Keep shit in.
Right.
Own it. Own your own shit. You won't have to worry about white people giving you money.
The thing is, bro, ain't nobody worry about verses like that no more. We're not in the house like that no more. We're not in the pandemic. Niggas
not even just that though, CJ. Think about how much money them boys done made that Swizz Beatz and them ain't seen.
Yeah.
But that's what happened when you don't keep shit in the house.
Right. Wow. Because they said they supposed to be getting like 8 mil, like some shit. Like it was like
you think niggas would go see a live Versus? I think people wouldn't go see live
Versus. Oh hell yeah, if it was like the right people, probably, yeah. But I don't think this shit's just gonna be like, you know what I mean? I don't think people care that much no more. I think they did the biggest ones they could probably do at the moment. That like there's bigger ones to do, but those people to do those bigger ones
they don't want to do it.
They're not going to do it. So it's like the ones they could do, I think they already did. You know what I mean? So it's like, what else can they really do that people will want to see?
All the bigger artists, they're too sensitive to do things.
Exactly. Like you're not going to get no Drake and Kanye. You're not going to get no Drake and Hove. You're not going to get no Kanye and Hove. You're not going to get none of that type of shit. So it's just like, You know what I mean? Even niggas under them niggas probably not even gonna do that type of shit. You're not gonna get no Kendrick and Cole type shit. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna get none of that type of shit. So it's like I think like the biggest one I think we had was Gucci and Jeezy. Like I think that's probably as big as we're gonna probably get.
And that's what I also hate. I hate that our celebrities nowadays
exactly, and people are back outside. Period. That's really.
I hate how our celebrities aren't as personable. Like back then, niggas would do that shit for the culture. You know what I mean? Push the fucking. You know what I mean? Like niggas would love to just see it just to see it. You know what I mean? Niggas just want to see the culture grow. Now niggas want to be all of. I get it. It's dangerous now. Fans is wild, but like niggas is all fucking hiding. Niggas, you always
niggas got too much pride. Fucking, I think niggas got too much pride to say they
of course.
Like they don't want to lose.
But like, I don't know. I feel like niggas would have did that back in the day just for competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, hell, niggas was making movies and dissing niggas off of it. Like you had to wait for a whole DVD to come out to see this shit. Niggas
right, niggas had smack DVDs going. Yeah, you know I mean, battle rapping each other, like famous, like big names. Yeah, you know I mean, like now these niggas just want to be like fucking coddled and always. Yeah, you know I mean, like always.
They don't want nobody talking shit about like, them, and they don't want to hear no negative shit about them.
But it's like it's pushing the culture. Like you know how much views fucking those will do. You know what I mean? Like you know how many.
Yeah, how much that I think that shit would break. That shit would break Instagram. Or
nigga,
like on if Drake and like Ye did a shit, any of them top niggas did a shit. Like that shit will break Instagram.
Like if we have 106 in Park now, I don't feel like no niggas would go. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you're right. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to set me up. They trying to set me up.
Right. You got
they too
nigga,
big.
Even think about it, bro. Young Boy and Dirk, that would probably break the internet if they did a versus, bro. Like just because of.
But that's different.
But yeah, that ain't gonna never happen.
There's blood in
it.
They ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see no Young Boy Dirk versus.
That's blood.
Regardless,
that's blood in between that shit. But anyway, but other niggas, you know, we're just like, I mean, even niggas that just, I mean, like we'd like to fucking see a fucking like it could have been a Dirk or a Chief. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But niggas, they would not show up or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's like niggas ain't celebrities no more. Niggas just. It ain't the same.
Mercedes said she would go to one. She would go see one live.
They would be lit.
I would go to one if it was the right.
Oh no, I just feel like certain shit just need to be left alone. Like for real.
I think the biggest one was Gucci Jesus.
That's what I said. I think that's the biggest that we're gonna get. Like as like two still like because Gucci and them niggas still top niggas really to like you know what I mean like niggas.
But they top niggas. They top niggas
to the older crowd.
Yeah, legends. Yeah,
that lock shit was big too. To the older crowd.
Yeah. And that was that the Dipset one.
Yeah, lock versus Dipset.
Mm-hmm. True, that shit was big. That shit was big to the whole head. So I mean. But I think
to me that was some different shit though, nigga. They were in fucking what was it? They were in fucking Barclays, nigga. Like that was a whole concert. Like I feel like that was just some Live Nation shit. All we're gonna do it happens to be a versus.
Erykah Badu and Jill Scott they did do one, but that is when I remember when that one happened too. But that was like for that.
That's
side.
definitely the sexiest one.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
That's a whole lot of sexy shit going on right there.
I was on
IG. When they playing like that's when she was playing like the harmonica. That was like the early stages of verses, like the beginning shit.
Those are big names. I'm talking about big names now. Like you know what I mean?
Like you won't see. You won't
like
see
MC,
like no Nicki Minaj and no Cardi B doing one. Like
you know what I'm saying.
Like you won't see none of the females probably doing one because they got
like the thing back in the days, like MTV, like you would see all these niggas on TV. You know what I mean? Like you would see all the like even they could put one on like streaming services, like or cribs. Like you always seen these niggas doing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but like
no, I know. Like you see your celebrities everywhere. Like they guest starred on shit. They were on everywhere.
But I just feel like these niggas don't like. They don't even really like. They be picking and choosing podcasts to be on, and like
they want people that's gonna feed their ego or shit like that.
Right.
they want certain questions so they can push a certain narrative.
Right.
Yeah, I feel
That's how that shit go. Like
shit just whack now.
Because you got to think about it. It's certain rappers they might have did Vlad when they was younger, but in the last 8-9 years, niggas ain't did no Vlad interview.
Right.
Well, that's another. We can get into a whole thing with that. But that's all the topics we had. It was fun. We in and out. You know what I mean? We had some juicy moments in here, I'm pretty sure. We enjoyed y'all. People who watched, thank y'all. This will be up probably tomorrow by Monday. Kenny, go ahead and plug your stuff, man.
And man, you know it's your boy Kenny Supreme. You can follow me on all socials at Kenny_Supreme with 2 E's. The YouTube is Who is Kenny Supreme, Art, Media, and Music.
We out here. Rondo, we're live, but if you watch the edited version, you will see pictures going across of his social media.
Right.
You know what
it's
I mean?
motioning right now.
Right.
Well, so, my social will be on top of the posted on here on mine anyway. So
oh yeah, that too. So boom. And I am Trap_Bambino on Twitter, Instagram, CJ Rush on Facebook, Trap Talks TV. Follow that on all platforms, everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. And we'll have an interview coming this week as well. Should we say who's coming? Should we say the interview who's coming, or should we just wait? We should wait.
We're gonna leave it as a surprise.
Yeah, we'll leave it as a surprise. I'll drop a preview after the interview so y'all can see. So we got an interview coming. Shout out to him. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. But we are Trap Talks TV. This is the podcast, and we are out.